Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be doing my August monthly budget closeout, so let's get started. Alright, so here is my August monthly calendar layout, and here's all the expenses I have for this month. This is my expense tracker legend. I'm going to move this on into September. And then this is basically how August went with all of my expenses, no spend, saving transfers, extra debt payments, and things of that nature. But I'm going to flip you over to the monthly budget view so we can go ahead and close that out. All right, so here is my monthly budget. My salary, I was expecting $3,800, but looking at my paychecks 1 and 2, we see here I brought in a actual of $1934 with 50 cents. And then for paycheck 2, my actual for my paycheck was $19.19 with 50 cents. So I brought home from paycheck $38.54, and then for miscellaneous, I rolled over $150 from July, and that was because I was expecting my water bill in July, but it came in August. And then I had another miscellaneous of $40.05. So that's a total miscellaneous of $190 plus 5 cents. So I'm going to go ahead and write my actuals down right here. So again, actual salary was $3,854 with an additional 54, and then miscellaneous was $190 with 5 cents. So that was $190.05 in addition. And then the total is $38.54, which was $4,044 with 5 cents. All right. So all of my fixed expenses were basically the same except for my utilities. That did come down to $184. So that was a $25 difference, and I explained why in previous videos why that came down. But just subtracting 25 from my before total of $19.56 with 50 cents minus 25 means my new actual for fixed was $19.31 with 50 cents. All right, and then let me write that down here. So my income was $40.44 with 5 cents. Fixed became $19.31 with 50 cents. All right. Now for my variable expenses, this is my cash envelope, sinking funds, and personal spending. So for that, we're going to look at my results for my weekly check-ins. So here's the results column. I had already did these numbers, but just to show, so basically what happened was for the month, I spent $60 on gas, $3.49 for groceries, $10 on laundry, $491.29 for personal, $5.80 for sinking funds, and nothing was unbudgeted. And these are my remaining amounts that you've seen in my week 4 check-in. And just so you know, these results numbers do only consist of what I added to my cash envelopes and sinking funds in week 2. This money right here was rolled over from July for week 1 of August, but in week 2 I did add money. So just for the sake of the budget of what happened with my August paychecks, these results numbers reflect what happened with August money, if that makes sense. So because I normally keep my cash envelopes all the way until my next stuffing, which was September 4th, these numbers will get marked as fully spent. So for gas, I did stuff 90, groceries got $4.50, laundry received 20, And then sinking funds received $537, and those numbers are right here. For personal, I did give myself $250 each week, but if you recall in my week 3 check-in, I did spend $109.21 towards a debt snowball. So that means my actual spent was $491 with 29 cents. I'm sorry, was that 29? Yeah, with 29 cents. For some reason that doesn't seem right. Okay, so my actual personal spent was $390.79. And the reason why that is different from here is because for this total spend, I included the debt snowball to show like my personal was actually spent, and I ended the month with $8.71. So to show that this $109.21 went to debt, that's why I pulled it out to show a variance of $109.21. So I want that in total to show up here in my debt snowball amount, which I will put up here as well. So out of the $500, $390.79 was actually spent, and that's including the $871 that rolled over into September, because I want to show all of these as spent so that it doesn't match up, so that it doesn't affect what I actually put as a debt snowball in August. Hey everyone, had to pause the video real quick, but now that I'm back, let me just do a quick recap so I can remember where I left off. So we know from my paychecks 1 and 2 that I brought in a total of $3,854, which is a plus 54 from my expected. And then for miscellaneous, I brought in 190.05. And I do explain the actuals in my results videos for 1 and 2, so feel free to check those out if you haven't already seen them. And then also we know for my fixed expenses, my utilities was under by $25 at $184, so that brought my new fixed amount to $1,931.50. Then going down to my variable expenses, we know from my cash envelopes and sinking funds that I rolled everything over into September. These were the ending or the end remaining amounts for each category: 30 for gas, 101 for groceries, 10 for laundry, 871 for personal, 2905 for sinking funds. So that's basically where I left off. I was explaining why my personal is $3.90.79 here, before $91.29 here, and I think I mentioned already that for that debt snowball payment I made in my week 3, I included it here and I subtracted it here so that this amount of $109.21 shows up in my ending balance of what I paid towards my debt this month. All right, so resuming from there, we know my unbudgeted was 0, as expected. So totaling all of this up, so that's 90 plus 450 plus 20 plus 537 plus 390 with 79 cents gives me a total of $1,487 with 79 cents spent. All right, and then my water bill I did get in the month of August, and that was for $188.17. All right, so for that final total, $4,044 with 5 cents minus $1,931.50 minus $1,487 with 79 cents, and subtracting $188 with 17 cents equals $436.59. And that is how much went towards my debt snowball out of my August paychecks. So 36 with 59 cents. Okay, again, that came out of what I got from August. And then what I need to add to that number before putting up here are these three numbers from week 1. These cash envelopes amounts were rolled over from July, and that totaled 25 plus 5 plus 96 cents, which equals $30.96. So that means I put an actual towards debt, $467.55. All right, so that was my actual debt snowball payment for the month of August for $67.55. All right, and then skipping over to my debt snowball real quick since we're talking about it. I already marked down the actual $467.55 there. So my goal for this month was $500, and I was about $32 short. $32.45 short, which is all right because, you know, whatever I was able to put towards it was great. It brought my debt down, of course. So subtracting the $966 from what I started with in the beginning of August minus the $467.55 puts me just under $1,500. So that's where I ended the month, or not the month, but that's when I make that last payment. I think the 21st of August. Yeah, the 21st. So on the 21st of August, I was at about $1,500. And you know, since then the interest is still accruing. So when you see my debt tracker for September, it'll be a little bit higher. All right, so for September, I have the same goal amount of $500. Hopefully I could do a little bit more. And then for October, I have a goal of $800. And that is because October will be a magic month for me. And I also have a goal in October of paying off my UAS loan. So fingers crossed, I'll be able to be completely done with it. And I'll just have 5 loans remaining with Great Lakes. The good news about my Great Lakes loans is that the CARES Act has been extended through the rest of this year. So I won't have any payments due. And I also won't have any interest accruing, which is great because it will give me time to refocus my money on savings after I pay off my UAS loan. But we'll just see how November and December works out as far as saving and paying off debt, or if I'll just solely focus on saving. Didn't make up my mind yet, but I definitely need to get my savings number back up. As you can see here with my savings transfer for August, I did bring my savings back up to $5,000. But then I had to replace my car tires for $481 out of my savings. The car tires did cost more, but the difference came from somewhere else, as you may have seen in previous video. So I am ending the month of August with $4,519 in my savings. All right, so let me just go back to my sinking funds and we can go ahead and close this out. All right, so here is my savings or sinking funds page, and starting with self-care, I didn't have any transactions for this month, so I should still have $30 remaining. For pets, I had one transaction of $15. So I should still have $25 remaining. Car maintenance, we know I had to spend those $40, so I'm back to zero here. Gifts, I had 3 transactions, one for $15, another for $27, and lastly for $58. So I spent the entire $100, and I am zero there. Vet and grooming, no transactions, so I should still have $300. Vacation, I actually did some spending this month. I spent $50, $100, and then $200, so that's a total of $350. So I should still have $800 remaining. My birthday I didn't spend, so this should be 900. Babe's birthday I didn't spend, so this should be 300. Christmas, no transactions, so this should be 200. Home projects, I spent 25. So this should be 350. And last but not least, lawn care, I spent the entire $50. So this is 0. And when you add this all up, or if you've seen in my results for my weekly check-ins, I spent a total of $580 for the month, which means I should have a remaining of $2,905. All right, so here are my sinking funds. This is in a mini happy planner. I just took the note pages out, kept the rings, the cover, which is from Glam Girl Planners on Etsy. I'll have everything linked down below, including where I got my cash envelopes from, which is Mojo Cuts on Etsy. Everything will be linked down below, so feel free to check out the description box. So starting with self-care, I should have $30. So that's 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Pets should have 25. And I do. Car maintenance is empty. Gifts is empty. Vet and grooming should have $300. 51, 152, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300. All right, vacation should have $800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My birthday should have $900. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then, oops, I was blocking. Okay, so my babe's birthday should have $300. 1, 2, 3. Christmas should have $200, and it does. And then home projects should have $350. 51, 152, 253, 350. And then last but not least, lawn care is empty. So all of those numbers should total the $2,905, and that is it for my sinking funds. All right, so lastly for the month view, I'm ending with 11 no spend days, which is really awesome given this was like a very expensive month for me for my cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings, everything. The good news is that there was no unbudgeted. My water bill finally came in and everything was cash flowed. So yay for a good month overall. All right, so that is basically everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you all in September. Bye.